Okay, this would be as if the casket had just been placed over the hole at the gravesite. And after it's been positioned on the device over the hole, the members of the casket team would be taking hold of the flag in preparation to folding it. The members of the team on this side, on the side with the stripes, are taking a bite out of the flag. We do that because we want the flag to be narrower than it actually is, because if we deal with the flag in its full dimensions, we'll be too far apart to fold it. So what we want to do is get rid of the 12th and 13th stripes so that we have a smaller flag to deal with, but to the casual observer, it appears to be a normal flag.
Up. Ready. Back.
Even though you see the members at this point actually taking a step back from the casket, if we were at the cemetery, you wouldn't want to do that because of the hole, the boards, the astroturf, the piles of dirt, all the various things you find around the hole at a gravesite. You wouldn't want to take a step back. But for the purposes of this training, it works fine. Now, during the course of the vast majority of Christian funerals, during the time that the clergy are saying words, there will come a point in time where someone will want to put something on the casket. That something may be ashes, it may be dirt, it may be water, but they want to put something on the casket. And the way we are configured here, the flag is somewhat blocking the casket, although I've seen it done where they do get access to the casket, but nevertheless, we want to cooperate with them. So, with eye contact between the pull man and the person opposite the pull man, we'll move the flag out of the way. As this flag comes up, all it has to do is come up to nothing more than a 45-degree angle. The clergyman or someone from the funeral home will place whatever they want to on the casket, and the casket will come, and then the flag will come back down. Prior to the gravesite service, the honcho should have checked in with the clergy person to let them know that as a signal that the clergyman is done with what they have to say, that the clergyman will take one step back away from the casket so that we know when to start folding the flag. Now, if this were a line of duty funeral, once the clergy person took a step back from the casket, there would be volleys, there would be taps, and then the flag would be folded. But in the majority of funerals, once the clergyman's done, that would be followed by the folding of the flag. The commander of the casket team, or the honcho, gives a tug on the flag to let the team members know now we're starting to fold the flag. And the first part of doing that is to fold the flag in half. Now, we don't want to have the two edges of the flag flush with one another, because if that happens later on in the folding of the flag, we'll have red exposed, and we don't want to do that. So there should be approximately 1 inch of the bottom portion of the flag extending beyond the top part. And then there'll be a second tug on the flag for the second fold. You want to try as best you can to have the flag going down the center of the casket. That way no one on either side has to be too stretched out to deal with it. And up to this point, everyone's been working with their thumbs on top of the flag. At this point, the honcho and the person opposite him with their inboard hands will move their index fingers to the top of the flag. And the honcho will go to the spot where he wants the first triangular fold of the flag to come to.
Okay.
Something to remember here perhaps is that the folds of all the flag start from the bite side over to the honcho's side. So the first fold, when it's folded in half, goes from the bite side to the honcho's side. The second one the same way, and the first triangular fold then from the bite side to the honcho side. After the second triangular fold, there's eye contact between the honcho and the person opposite him, and they will take one step in toward the center of the casket team. They'll continue folding. Very key part of the folding is to, first of all, keeping good tension on the flag, and also that the other members of the team feed the flag down so that the two members who are doing the folding actually get to work in front of themselves and not off to their side. The two team members at the poleman's end of the casket, as the flag is taken out of their hands, bring their arms up to cut and then down to their sides. The remaining four members of the team will stay in contact with the flag until it's successfully folded. Now at this point, the last point that you'll see any red visible, the red tip needs to be tucked inside. That will avoid potential problems when the flag is finished with that red tip being visible. And at this point, we don't have enough flag to successfully tuck that portion in. Okay, if that flag is presented that way, it's going to come untucked and unfolded within a short period of time. So what the honcho needs to do is to instruct the members of the team to come back the number of folds that he thinks necessary in order to come up with a better end result. So what he will say to the team members is come back 3 or come back 4 folds. So what's going to have to happen now is the flag's going to have to be unfolded 4 triangular folds. So reverse the process. Keep tension on the flag. Now, before we tuck the remaining material of the flag into the fold there, the middle person on the bite side is going to have to make a relatively small triangular fold in order to make the flag that's going to be folded configure more closely the shape of the flag that has already been folded. Okay, the honcho moved his thumbs to indicate that the flag was done being folded. All the members of the flag come up, all the members of the team come up off the flag. The honcho takes the flag up to his chest and then passes it across to the member opposite him. As the flag is passed down the casket, you want to keep the flag as close to the center of the casket as possible. Present the flag to me this time as if I were the last uniformed person to accept this flag. The poleman is going to take one step out of position and present the flag. Cut, and then salute.